Hi, my name is Freddie, and today I will be doing my Gen Med project on fibromyalgia. Now, what is fibromyalgia? Fibromyalgia is a chronic disorder characterized by musculoskeletal pain, fatigue, and tenderness in localized areas. A fibromyalgia is often described as a burning pain or pins and needle sensation, kind of like when your foot or arm falls asleep. Now, this pain can vary from person to person. This pain can be in certain areas of the body, so in the back, leg, anywhere really. And the length of that, how long it lasts, also varies from person to person as well. Now, what causes fibromyalgia? Symptoms of fibromyalgia often occur after physical trauma or stress event, after surgery, an infection, a psychological stress. These symptoms can slowly accumulate over time with no one particular triggering event. Kind of just happens randomly, unfortunately. It is worth noting that women are more likely to develop this condition. Many experts believe that the fluctuating of hormones that women go through throughout their whole life can attribute to getting fibromyalgia. And women who live with fibromyalgia often report that before and during their menstruation is where they feel the most intense pain, and they feel the most intense flare up of fibromyalgia. Also, many researchers believe that repeated nerve stimulation causes the brain and spinal cord of people living with fibromyalgia to change, and this change involves abnormal increases in levels of certain chemicals in the brain that signal pain. Unfortunately, medical experts do not know why people get fibromyalgia. As I mentioned above, as I mentioned earlier, with physical stress, a trauma event, surgery, infection, psychological stress. Some experts think it could possibly be genetic. So there's an array of reasons why somebody could contract fibromyalgia. One person that I do know that does live with fibromyalgia is my mom, actually. So I did have a chance to interview her about her condition and what she feels and how she deals with it. So what triggers her fibromyalgia? She just says it depends. And that really depends on how stressed she is. So the high amount of stress that she's feeling triggers an event. And so when she does feel the fibromyalgia coming on, she usually feels it on her upper right back and in both of her hips. And that pain usually lasts for about 3, 4, maybe 5 days. She says it has gone up to about a week. And how she treats it, she usually takes pain meds like ibuprofen or Tylenol, Advil, those kind of pain medications. She'll use a massage gun on her hips and her upper right back, or she'll use a heating pad, or if possible, she'll do a go to a massage therapist. He also did note that whenever she ate pork or just any food that's pretty high in fat, that's where she feels pain. That's when she feels the fibromyalgia flare up the most. So diet could be definitely a part of a fibromyalgia flare up. Now, the effect on sports performance. So high impact sports can definitely trigger one to experience a fibromyalgia flare up. Now, these high impact sports include sports like basketball, soccer, cross country, heavy resistance training, wrestling, and just any type of sporting activity really that could put the body in a high stress event. Most of those people who do play high impact sports but have fibromyalgia unfortunately have to stop playing these impact sports because it can trigger the condition and can cause pain for an infinite number of days, weeks, months, and possibly years. I did run across an article by Victoria Stopp where she talked about her experience as well as interviewed another female, Megan Densmore, who played soccer. Victoria was a runner. And so they were both diagnosed with um, fibromyalgia at a very young age. Victoria unfortunately had to stop running. Anytime she would run with her fibromyalgia, she would experience excruciating low back pain and be out for 6 months. Megan, on the other hand, would experience pain not as intensely as Victoria, but she did know that she had to modify her diet and modify her lifestyle in order to live a comfortable life with fibromyalgia. Um, Although you do have to stop playing impact sports, one can still be active, but you must be conscious about the amount of stress that you're putting on your body. So just really listening to your body, being conscious, probably doing more low activity sports like yoga, tai chi, walking, swimming, hiking. Just really depends on what you can and cannot do. Now, treatment. Unfortunately, there is no cure for fibromyalgia, but however, there are many treatments that could help decrease the symptoms of fibromyalgia. Some of these treatments are, but not limited to, chiropractic care, acupuncture, taking NSAIDs, so like ibuprofen, Advil, Tylenol, those kind of pain medications, modifying your diet. So a lot of people did note while I was researching that they moved over to a plant-based diet, stopped eating more animal proteins. And they did note that a plant-based diet definitely reduced the amount of fibromyalgia flare-ups, as well as participating. Another one is participating in low impact activities. So like I mentioned earlier, yoga, tai chi, walking, swimming, hiking. I put an asterisk there. Just really to kind of have to work your way up to that. So if you do know somebody that has fibromyalgia, or if you ever run into somebody, or even if you do contract fibromyalgia in your lifetime, it is pertinent to listen to your body when living with this condition, and just taking it one day at a time. Thank you for listening to my PowerPoint on fibromyalgia. Thank you.